we are going to make a curry leaf powder or curry leaf podi, and or you can call it curry leaf masala. And we got some fresh curry leaf from our tree, and we have taken. They are ready to use. And then next one is asafoetida. That's asafoetida that we will be using it. And the other one is chana dal and urad dal and coriander and the peanuts and the garlic and the cumin, dry chili. We are not adding too much of chili to it. And also we will be adding the salt and the turmeric powder, and we will be making this in sesame oil. So these are the basic ingredients that we will be using to make curry leaf podi, curry leaf masala, or curry leaf powder. Call it by any name. They will be very super. When you add the curry leaf powder or podi to cooking, when you cook curries, they add the then you can also use this the podi when you have your idli, dosa, string up puttu, even rice. So these are the fantastic and the nutritious masala curry leaf podi that we are going to make it. We have added the sesame oil now. Then after that we will reduce the heat, and once you reduce the heat, that we will be adding the urad dal. So that's the urad dal that tempering it or frying it. You can see that the urad dal started to temper it. Now we are going to add the chana dal, and likewise we will mix with the urad dal, and we are tempering it in an oil, such that we are using the sesame oil. So now we are going to add the peanut, and the peanut has already been roasted. So, and we have removed the urad dal and peanut and chana dal. Now we are tempering the garlic again in sesame oil. The garlic has been tempered to brown, and now we are removing the garlic. The garlic has been tempered and collected separately. Now we are adding the coriander, coriander being tempered, that next one we will be adding the cumin seed, with cumin seed and coriander. We have just added red dried chili. So watch out that we will be puffing it. That aroma from the red dried chili can make it sneeze and cough. So we have removed the coriander and the chili from the tempering it. So we put it in another separately. So now we are going to temper the curry leaf. And see that we are using curry leaf. The curry leaf is already aromatic. That's why soon as we are tempering the curry leaf in sesame oil too, because sesame oil adds a special unique flavor. The curry leaf is being tempered now. It is becoming crispy. You need to make the curry leaf become crispy, and when they become crispy, you can see that the curry leaf will be a little bit of oily, because the curry leaf also release the oil from its leaves, and then the leaf will become a little bit crispy and lightly will change the color. So after everything, after tempering all the ingredients, we let it cool, then we will grind them. So we show you when we grind it. Okay, the curry leaf has been tempered, and we have turned off the heat and let it cool, and they are crispy, and so I can show you that how crispy they are. See, you can break it, see, and so now we are going to add the chili and the coriander and the cumin powder, mixing them, and then we are adding the garlic, then we are adding the peanuts, chana dal and urad dal, and with that we are going to add the salt. By the way, this is the curry leaf condiment, and it's not a curry leaf powder. Curry leaf powder is only made with only the curry leaf. So, but sometimes people call this also as a curry leaf powder. We are adding the turmeric powder. After adding the salt, then we are going to add the asafoetida. powder, they add the very aroma to that. That's very important to this condiment. So you can see that we are putting that and mixing them to make it more uniform. So then what we are going to do is we are going to add this to the grinding bowl. So we are food processor bowl, and so that we will be grinding them. I think that is the basic process of from tempering to adding the grinding bowl. And as we go, we show you how the grinding and the ultimate, the final product of the curry leaf podi or curry leaf condiment powder. So, and we can show you, how that we don't completely make this as a powder, but we will make it very coarse, like a coarse semolina. So we will make it like that, and I can see that there's already a lot of aroma coming up. We are adding some more to this. Then once you add that, then we will grind them. I will show you once I finish the grinding. I can show you how this one is looking like. Hello. We have made the curry leaf condiment, or the dry, another way, it can also be called the dry curry leaf chutney powder, or the curry leaf powder. In fact, the curry leaf powder is usually available in the market. It's pure curry leaf powder, nothing mixed with the spices. So this is this curry leaf condiment is mixed with the lentils and the spices, selected spices, and you can see that this is like a coarsely grinded. Various spices have been tempered or toasted. Then after that, in the coarsely grinded. Once you grind that, we can keep this for even up to 3-4 months without any issue. In terms of the storage, there is no real issue in keeping in an airtight bottle. And you can see that how that you usually take this with other main dish like a rice. In our case, we are rice eaters, rice lovers, and or even with a steak, or even with a idli, dosa, anything, you can take it. Even actually, you can take it like taste it like that too. It's very, very tasty, very good. It's like a liquid chutney, but what we are going to do is, we are going to put it in a bottle so that we can save them. So give a little bit of pressure so that they can accommodate more. By doing that, you are also taking the air out of that, or air space out of it, and so you keep this. We will be putting in other bottles also, so you can see that how nicely um, um, there, and she is in the bottle, and we can keep this for 3 months. Thank you very much for making these fantastic condiments, or the dry powder chutney, or spice curry powder, and it's a great addition as a condiment to your meal daily. And appreciate your subscription, watching, and our videos need your watching. uh, your support is highly valued. Thank you.